Welcome to Two Idiots Play.
Welcome to 2A's Play. I'm deciding if this is going to be an episode or not because I haven't played the first game.
Zach doesn't know if he wants this spoiled for him or not.
I'm-
You've had 5 years.
The boat lives?
This came out in what? 2013, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
Well, this isn't...
The fact that you've lived 7 years without getting spoiled. If it came out in 2013,
Well,
I
yeah,
don't remember.
I keep my head in a hole. I never find shit. You get spoiled by shit all the time.
Yeah, I know, and I've not been spoiled by this yet, despite there being honest-to-God leaks.
It is now 11:05 on the night of release.
Yeah.
This game released 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, and I'm very much thinking about just playing it all night.
Yeah,
It's
and Brent
honest to
has a
God.
responsible job.
I have a very responsible job.
What time are you supposed to get up in the morning to go to
6:30.
work? 6:30?
Yeah.
And you're thinking of just going straight to work after playing Last of Us all
I
night.
might do that.
That's how much Brent likes this game, all right? Jacob.
And I recognize...
Jacob, just so you know, Brent, this is all those Nintendo games that you love so much. I guess maybe Pokemon specifically is one of the ones you like the most. But The Last of Us is like super Pokemon for Brent.
It will be a slower day tomorrow. I can work that out. It's not like I recognize that it's going to be super hard for me to do this, but I've been looking forward to this for so long, and I've already made it so far without spoilers, and I'm thrilled to jump into this. I like the characters. I like that the ending kind of subverts what you would expect an ending in a video game to be. So I shouldn't say that. Subverting makes it seem like it's going to be something experimental. It's not.
It's kind
But
of
it's
just
more. It's
generally. Go ahead.
It's more compelling than the narratives we would see in most video games, I would say, from
Yes,
my perspective. I haven't played every video game ever, but from the video games I have played, the story in the first one was way more compelling.
That's definitely a better choice of words. You don't want to say subvert expectations
No.
anymore because of Star Wars.
Well,
Nobody likes that phrase anymore because of Star Wars.
I like The Last Jedi quite a bit,
Yeah,
and I would say it subverted your expectations of what you expected from a Star Wars.
Yeah,
video
I
game,
respect that you like it. I personally do not, but also to be fair, I legitimately enjoy Star Wars Episode 9. Was it
the recent one.
Rise of Skywalker?
Yeah, that's nice.
I legitimately enjoy that 100%, and I think actually fans universally agree that that one's not good.
Not universally.
Not
but
universally?
I would say it's not as appreciated as Force Awakens.
The last thing I had seen was that oh shit, there's a line at the end that's kind of become a meme. Is it okay to say that? Okay, I'm gonna put up a little spoiler thing because I'm just gonna talk for a brief few minutes about the ending of Rise of Skywalker.
I'm gonna check out because I'm just watching the cutscenes right now. Go ahead.
Well, I'm talking to you. There's a line that they say, Rey meets a stranger and she's like, "What's your name?" Rey who? Rey Skywalker. And there's a debate among fans whether some people like that she said Rey Skywalker and other people wish that she said Rey Nobody.
That would have been dumb.
Some people like that. But the meme is I respect that you like Rey Nobody, and I respect that you like Rey Rey Skywalker, and then there's the idiot guy in the corner that's like, she should have said Rey Palpatine.
Or she could have just said just Rey. But anyway,
Just Rey would probably be the right way to say that.
So
I'll stop ruining this part. For you.
this is the ending right now. So if you want to hold your eyes shut,
Okay, I'm gonna not pay attention to this.
This is our future.
But
Think of all
but
the
what do I
lives
do
we'll
about
save.
the audio? Because I don't want to.
close your ears, plug them.
Well, you've already seen this, right?
Yeah,
My eyes are closed
he's
right
telling
now.
somebody the ending of the first game.
Christ, Joe.
Oh, it's Tommy. Okay,
Wait, is this new footage though?
this is here, but the earlier footage was not.
What do you do?
He's admitting what happened at the end of the game to Tommy here.
Oh my god, I have no idea what happened at the end of the game though. I'm not looking. I'm occasionally tuning into the audio.
I love that we're gonna play the sequel to this game, and you're still hoping to play the first one, having no knowledge of how it ended.
All right, you know what helps actually?
Yeah.
Is that
You're drinking and you can't remember any of this.
Oh, not that I'm drinking. It's that I've already drank.
Guys, we just played an episode of Kingdom Hearts that you're not gonna see probably for 8 fucking months.
Oh yeah. See, here's the thing that we just did. We just tried.
People aren't here for that though. They just want to watch us talk about The
Well,
Last of Us.
let me just say, because I need to vent to our audience. Here's what happened, guys.
We might have a new audience though. We need to cater to the
I
new
don't
audience.
care. I don't care who we're gonna cater to. All right. Here's what happened. All right, our beloved Kingdom, our Our beloved Kingdom Hearts Let's Play which we have not gotten back to for 5 months. We just decided, hey, let's film another episode. First thing that upset me is I forgot to save. So we basically had to do the entire Let's Play of whatever episode 8. Episode 8, we had to do all of that again, and we recorded it, and we actually got some really good commentary, despite the fact that it was all the same shit that we did again.
You good?
But then it turned out, after we did the recording, only the audio captured, and the video is just one frame for the entire thing. So we may release that as, like, I might storyboard the entire thing, even though they tend to last about an hour, which is going to be fucking pain. There's that burp. But that's going to be fucking painful for me to do. So that's quite upsetting. But I'm almost done with my 40 now. So I don't know where I was going with that story.
Well, what you did is you distracted yourself from ruining the ending of the first game, which they just recapped for us.
Yeah, so problem solved.
Yeah, there you go. Perfect. So
Yay!
I apologize, everyone,
Oh my
that
god,
Zach
he
had
has
to
a
talk
guitar!
about that.
He has a guitar. That's spoilers! I didn't know he would have a guitar!
All right. Zach has officially protected himself from the spoilers. Sorry that you guys had to live through that as well. But that way Zach
You
can still
guys
play the
knew
first
what
game.
happened the last week. You wouldn't tune into a fucking Let's Play of Last of Us 2.
All they probably want is for us to get to the ending so that they can spoil their friends. That's all people want when they watch these things. Oh, we're going to get title sequences over the gameplay. We're riding a horse. I don't remember riding a horse in the first game. Did that happen?
They added horses? That's what you're excited about?
Well, because I don't remember, like, I didn't play through the full game recently. I only played through it in 2013. So I only played through the first, like, third of the game recently.
So
okay, for context, I thought to myself, oh, I'm going to play through the game before the new one comes out. I'm going to play through Ungrounded. Turns out I'm a horrible gamer, as you guys have known who've watched our videos before. Couldn't beat Grounded mode. Gave up and was like, you know what? The memories I have of the first one will just have to do. Because it's not going to happen.
My experience with Naughty Dog
Jak
is
and Daxter.
limited to only Jak and Daxter.
You see, Uncharted was the series that, like...
It was so weird to me.
I love Jak and Daxter, don't get me wrong. But Uncharted, like, was, like,
I didn't even play Uncharted.
I didn't even hit X. Do I need to hit X for this? Oh. No, it doesn't naturally. Why do I need to hit X?
But yeah, like, seeing this and, like, everybody talked about this. They're just like, Naughty Dog hits it out of the park with Last of Us. Fucking great. Best game of the year. Did it get, like, Game of the Year award?
Did. Here's the thing, too, is when they made Uncharted... Not to pause right now.
Don't pause it.
When they made...
Keep playing.
I don't want to ruin it for myself. When they made Uncharted 3, was it? They referenced that the next game might involve zombies. And I was, like, so not excited about that.
Oh, really?
I bought it anyway because, like, fuck it. It's Naughty Dog. I play everything they make. And then this became my favorite video game of all time.
That's cool.
It was just so... it was not. I don't want to say mind-blowing because that's too hyperbolic, but
that's kind of awesome.
It connected with me.
They subverted your expectations. That was awesome.
All it matters is, did it connect to you as a viewer and a player? And it did. It connected with me on a very deep level.
Yeah.
And I was just really entranced by it and entertained by it, and I loved the characters. I loved the story.
Yeah.
It was what I was looking for, and it matched that.
Honestly, so. I would really love to. Actually, I might do this. As much as I'd like to do the first Last of Us, like do a Let's Play of that with you, I would really love to have my brother present, either present for the three of us.
Yeah.
That would be really hard to do the entire thing.
Yeah.
But like, I would love to do a Let's Play of that with him, because I so rarely see him play.
Story-driven games.
Not like that, but like he's mainly like a Nintendo guy.
Yeah.
And so the closest thing to something like The Last of Us he would play is something like Metroid.
I don't think he'll like it,
which I don't really know. Well, I guess
this is very different from a Nintendo game. Hang on, wait a minute.
Well, okay.
I can't say I'd have done different. I'll take it to the grave if I have to.
The only thing I'm interested in from following these characters is the consequences of what happened at the end of the last game. So
which I actually have no idea.
You don't.
I'll see you later.
But you
Looks
can see
like
there
some heavy stuff
that
judging by
somebody's
the
also
tone.
like, I do understand it, and I won't tell anybody what happened there.
President of Naughty Dog, Evan something. Shout out to Evan.
That's Ellie.
What's the most story-driven Nintendo game you've actually played?
Hey.
I can't think of a Nintendo game that's story-driven.
There's Zelda and Metroid. That's what comes.
I don't
to my
count
mind.
either of those as story driven.
Really?
No.
No.
You can.
Have you played either of them?
The main character doesn't talk.
That's fair.
It doesn't feel like I can connect to that character.
Okay, I mean,
They want me not to pause it because
yeah.
I'm interested in the story.
I know.
When your main character doesn't talk, the idea of and it's not wrong. It's not wrong, but for me personally, I like to put my feet in the shoes of a character that isn't a surrogate for myself. When I watch a movie, I don't want some bland, nameless character.
Right, you don't
like,
want
oh, that's
you don't
me.
want fucking Blandy
No.
going around like making every decision that you think that you would.
I
make.
want to see a compelling character arc, and you just can't
Right.
do that when I have to put my feet in their shoes and pretend like there's no divide between me and the video game.
That's definitely understandable.
There can be narratives there, but like the story elements, the character development, the character arcs, I feel like that always feels like lackluster when I'm having to like put myself in that character's shoes.
Now, have you played either a Metroid game or a Zelda
I have
game?
played Metroid games.
You played
and
Metroid,
I did not
and you
finish.
played like the story mode, right?
I played Metroid Prime.
Okay.
And I did not. I played one of the N64 Link games, Zelda games, and I did not finish it. And it wasn't that it was bad. It was just I didn't. It didn't.
You couldn't connect to it.
Yeah, and I don't even know if I had it for full. I think I just played like a ROM of it or something on my computer. I didn't like put my whole heart into it. I'll admit that.
Right. Okay.
But like the ending of the first Last of Us, I talked to people who played it, and some people really did not like the ending because of where it went, and they're like, that just didn't feel right. And it's like, I get it, but like it made sense to me because the character was going that way.
Yeah, you're more of a movie guy than a game guy, I would say.
And
which makes sense because like you really like you just said like you love like character arcs and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So it makes sense that like if something makes sense to you narratively, you would enjoy something that would be kind of
makes you think.
You like walking away from
And be like,
either a game or a movie when it
like,
makes you like think about stuff rather than like it's satisfying.
I don't know that I would do that, but I get what they were going for there, and I like that.
Right. So actually, this is a legit thing that I want in the comments because I have at least one particular subscriber that would be vocal about something like this. I know that you like Nintendo games quite a bit.
God, who could we be talking about?
Who are we talking about?
I think we've already referenced them in this fucking video.
Probably. So you love the Nintendo games.
That's
Make a compelling argument in the comments, a legitimate compelling argument in the comments for my friend here on why he should give either Metroid or Zelda or something I haven't named a second chance.
Guitar.
And saying like it's a very, very well constructed narrative game.
I want to acknowledge for the Last of Us fans who were watching this video earlier that Joel wanting desperately to tell a joke but then forgetting said joke is such a Joel move.
Promise me that you won't laugh.
I want to say right now, like in movies when they do this sort of thing, in a movie I always love when there's a lack of theme music.
Trust in you.
I don't know what it is. It's something that registers with me on a
when there's no
on
music.
a subconscious movie.
Oh, you got an interactive thing here.
Oh,
Choose L to hit a chord. Okay.
It's something that registers with me on a subconscious level. I think I don't know exactly what it is I like about the non-music, but
I
really love it.
I will say I rarely like when they use the touchpad, but I really like this right now.
Oh yeah?
Oh, that was short, but yeah. Moving the analog stick and strumming with your thumb felt really fun.
If I ever were to lose you, I surely lose myself.
This is very sad because I feel like this is not going to go well for Joel.
This feels like a some kind of foreshadowing of a later thing right now.
I figured like when they made a sequel to this, I'm like, if they introduced Joel in one of the trailers, I just don't think he's gonna make it. I feel like after his story's told and the consequences of what happened is going to be Ellie's kind of thing to deal with.
I just need to throw out there that that entire 40 is gone, and anything that you say, I pretty much acknowledge like maybe the last 3 seconds of it. Joel's singing right now.
He is, yeah. Hang on 1 second.
Sorry. I'll try and think of the thing. I think it was Midsummer.
Yeah.
I'll talk about that in a second.
All right. It's a good dad joke right there.
What? What did he say?
What's wrong with eating a clock? It's time consuming. That's one of those Joe probably heard that and he's just like, I'm gonna share that with Ellie.
Yep.
Such a dad joke.
All right, so I want to get this out there real quick.
Midsummer.
One of the reasons I really enjoy watching movies with you. I remember when we were watching Midsummer.
In the theater, by the way, which is probably bad for me to do. I leaned over to you, I think. No?
Well, whatever. No. I think you told me after.
Okay, go ahead.
There was that scene where they had the.
Oof. Going for the Godfather thing where they say part 2.
Oh, yeah.
Instead of just doing Last of Us 2.
Oh, there might be a part 3.
I'm just saying, like,
Yeah.
I feel like it invokes Godfather, but
Yeah.
go on.
All right, so when we were watching Midsummer, there's this scene pretty early in the movie.
4 years later.
There's a character talking, and rather than, put the camera on the character talking, which is pretty typical of most movies, they focus on the reflection of the other characters reacting to what he's saying. I knew when I was watching that movie, I really was enjoying that scene. Probably because it was unique compared to other movies I would see.
But you might not be able
And
to
then you
identify
told
why.
me exactly why you liked it, and I'm like, oh, that makes sense. Yeah, I definitely like that too.
There's a lot of things when you like, I like this, I don't know why, but you when you watch enough of it and you kind of break it down, you realize I like
Yeah.
that because it let me into this, or it was unique because of this.
Yeah.
Broken up 1 week.
Sometimes when you really like something, you should break it down and be like, why did I like that? Why is that different than what I normally see?
Right.
What were they trying to get across? Every scene, when you get a really good director, we're talking a lot about movies for a video game right now. But when you get a really
Who
good,
the fuck cares?
when you get a really good director,
I don't care.
every scene tells. Every scene is pointed and has
This
like
guy fucked up, he did that.
it adds to the ultimate equation, basically. There's certain directors I watch where I'm like, this guy is one of those things where when you watch it, it's gonna, everything you see is going to play a factor.
Right. I was watching like this guy talk about some stuff in Trainspotting,
Yeah.
and just the amount of detail in a simple like zooming out shot from Trainspotting. But there was so much like symbolism in it, and it was like the span of like 5 seconds.
Yeah.
So he was talking about how like it was like it started with the kitten, and then it zoomed out further, and you see like cigarettes, feces, and it was all like significant pieces of the story to explain like the tragedy of like a drug user's life.
Yeah.
It's stuff like that like intimidates me as an artist, because
Yeah.
I'm just like, how the fuck am I gonna get to that level where I can
Yeah.
gracefully explain symbolically all this stuff in like this one shot, basically.
And even as somebody who used to be a more regular, as somebody used to be a more regular writer, you watch certain movies and you're just like, God, that's so like engaging. Like I wish I could write something like that to get across, certain things. It's very, very you get jealous sometimes of the talent of others.
I had a classmate once, he referred to it as artist envy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, if you're just tuning in, if this is your first time watching us because you want to see something about The Last of Us, you're probably pissed off. But this is basically how it goes for us. We talk about random shit.
Heads up.
And that's kind of why, to be honest...
That's what everyone does.
Okay, well, that's part of why I didn't think The Last of Us 1 would make a good Let's Play for the two of us, because it is so narrative-driven that you kind of miss the pieces.
Right.
It's better if you kind of are just fully absorbed by it.
Are you still getting some of the story, even though we're talking over a lot
A
of
little
it?
bit, but
A
not
little
quite
bit?
as much.
Do you think you'll replay some of this later?
I'm sure I'll play this game twice at least.
Oh,
but
yeah.
Sounds exciting.
I just wanted to jump in, and I'm sure people are interested in this, and maybe they'll see some of these perspectives as we get started. I don't want to talk too much about it, just because
That's Seth.
there's not a whole lot to say. I feel like sometimes it just speaks for itself.
Right.
Nope.
Yeah, I don't know that... I haven't, like, looked into Last of Us Let's Plays, but I don't know if people really do it that much because it's such a story-driven game.
I will say, I'm going to guess most of the game is from Ellie's perspective, where you're playing as Ellie. There's only like 1 or 2 chapters in the original where you play as Ellie. So it's pretty unique that we're playing as Ellie now, not Joel, because he was the main character of the first game.
Right.
Now we're getting Ellie's.
That was like a
story.
thing you... It's not spoilers if we say our predictions, right?
I don't think so, no, because this is just what we assumed would happen.
So we're pretty sure Joel's gonna die halfway through.
I feel like Joel's gonna die.
Yeah. Because
I feel like narratively
haven't
it
really
makes
looked
sense,
into
but
this
we'll
game.
see.
I haven't really looked into this game a whole lot, But you've been saying, like, looking at the trailers and stuff, you're pretty sure Joel's gonna die.
I feel, given the story of the first game, that it makes sense for me narratively that Joel would die.
I just gotta point out, what kind of jog is
Oh,
this?
hi.
This is the slow jog where we can't go too fast because we want to take in the environment that we're in,
Okay.
and also like the narrative beats that they have to hit.
Okay.
Yeah, I acknowledge that it's kind of a.
It's a little doofy for
Yeah.
an actual
Wanna grab some
real
bread?
jog, but, you know, whatever. Pretty small nitpick.
Yeah.
In the back.
I'm trying to
So
figure
they
out
got
where.
a whole ass society here.
Yeah, I forget where. I know that he took her back to the settlement that Thomas had set up. I just don't remember what it was called or anything like that. If there was any characters from the settlement that I'm supposed to remember.
I don't want to
So
hear
I
what that
watched-
bigot has to say.
I've been
Oh, we
keeping
still
out
have bigots. Okay.
bigots?
Yeah.
Wait,
She-
what?
She called him a bigot, whoever this person was.
Seth.
Oh,
You would think that like there wouldn't be bigots anymore because
Who-
like the world is falling apart and we should be all in this together. But let's find out what he has to
Yeah.
say.
Well, I don't know. Honestly, like, if the world goes to shit, who would survive? Because, like, the gun nuts are
Well.
mainly bigots. And
I don't want to
wouldn't-
say
wouldn't
that, but
Okay, no, that's not like offensive or even inaccurate to say. Like, it's a true fact. Gun nuts tend to be bigots.
well,
So
you can define
would it
gun
not
nut
would it not be a
separately.
logical conclusion that bigots would probably there would probably be quite a few that survive the apocalypse?
When you say
if
gun-
it was a zombie one.
When you say gun nut,
Yes.
you're automatically assuming that person's crazy. There are people who have guns that are just prepped and not necessarily nuts.
Yes, there are plenty of people that own guns and are like
But
perfectly
yes,
sane people.
there are probably
but,
other gun nuts that
But
are
if
fine.
if a guy's a nut, it's not totally outlandish to think he might have a gun too.
Bigot sandwiches.
Bigot sandwiches.
Okay. So who's the bigot?
The guy who just gave her that sandwich.
Why is he a bigot? What do you do?
We don't know enough about it, and you were talking over the dialogue, so I'm
Well,
not sure if
I
he said anything
apologize.
bigoted.
The
But-
audience can know because they saw the subtitles.
Ellie
but-
seems very clear that he was a bigot.
All right. Now Ellie is she bisexual or gay?
Those boys have been up for far too
I don't know that we've had confirmation in the first game.
If you go up to the
Well, wasn't there the
Northwest
DLC
Lookout,
like she had a
Yeah,
thing with her
she was
childhood
she was
friend?
interested in her childhood friend, yeah, but
Right.
that doesn't necessarily mean she was bisexual or gay. I mean,
Well, no,
it means
in
it was
the
one of the
tra-
two.
In the trailer, she kissed someone.
She kissed a girl.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So she's at the very least bisexual.
exactly. I can't tell you if she's bisexual or gay though.
Okay, so she's one of the two. Whatever it is, she's part of
The
LGBT.
two of them
Yeah.
take.
Man, look at Two Idiots Play talking about these hard subjects. I mean,
Honestly,
we
I
can't
like that
credit
it's not.
to us. We're normally fucking like doofuses with
Yeah.
what we talk about. It's
It
this
doesn't.
game that's put us
It
here.
doesn't feel like it's like an issue. It's just that's what the character is. Like it
Oh,
just
yeah.
is. So I like
Yeah.
little things like this where you can get a feel for what the world is like a little bit. A lot of
Yeah,
games
it's
have
nice.
this. It's not exclusive to games like this, but
Yeah.
I like where you get a feel like this is a lived-in world and they have like little things. I like trying to read it,
Oh,
even when it's like
yeah.
fucking late, where you can't get close enough to.
This
see
is
the
stuff. This is stuff I would
things.
totally just pass up. Be like, oh yeah, that's part of the world. Whatever.
I like.
Like
this.
yeah, it's kind of neat.
This is the bit that makes a video game different than a narrative. That like when you're in like Lord of the Rings does a decent job world building. This kind of shit would be just in the background. There's not a whole lot of time to like explore it and feel like this is something that's lived in. But when you're playing a video game, you can stop and look at this stuff.
Yeah.
It makes it feel a little bit more like it's a world that
Right.
you're exploring and is real.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Look, I don't
Yeah,
know
so,
what's going on with
um,
Joel.
On the subject of
Oh.
what we were talking about.
Joel and her are having like a
I'm
split
sure
right
he
now.
didn't mean to.
Mm-hmm.
Fine.
He didn't mean to do something. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
Ellie, he's your dad figure. Don't hate him. I played as him. Oh, I'm learning how to like. I'm learning how to aim by playing a snowball game.
Oh, I'm coming for
Oh,
you,
yeah.
Tiny.
This is a fun way to do like a little training or tutorial or whatever. God damn it, you little kid. When I deck somebody
Oh,
in the
you
face.
fucking got him.
Remember the DLC when you watched play the DLC? It was like a
Oh, the
squirt gun
game?
fight. Yeah.
Is it that? That's
Basically,
what's going on?
I'm very like, I like how this doesn't really matter at all, but like I'm very like engaged and
Right.
I want to win.
Of course you want to win this. Dude, when's the last time you had a snowball fight?
Too long, man. Too long.
Snowy little shit.
Eat snow, you little shit!
Oh, okay.
I still want to win. 5 out of 10. Let's do this. Oh shit! Oh shit! Right there.
Are there teams or is it free for all?
Yeah, look at the bottom right.
Kid.
Kids
Ellie and
Ellie
Dina versus
yeah.
kids.
Yeah.
Okay, who's Dina?
Oh.
I'm Ellie.
Oh, yeah,
God.
you're Ellie. I know that, but who's Dina? Is that your friend?
Yeah, I think that's gonna be our girlfriend, but I don't know.
Okay.
She said, sorry I left early. It seemed like it was her girlfriend.
Okay.
I'm totally winning because I'm an adult and you guys are kids and you're stupid.
I like how like Ellie's character is probably just like, oh, this is a fun snowball fight, and like we got Brent controlling her here.
Do
who's
it.
Like, I'm
Win.
gonna fucking kill these kids. I'm
Win.
gonna fucking pelt them with snowballs.
Somebody's gonna eat snow.
You'll never get away with this.
I'll have you know that I did win.
Dog pile. Right?
Yeah.
Right? From Ed, and Eddie, right? Dog pile. Remember that?
Was that an Ed, and
Name
Eddie
it?
thing? I thought it was just a
that,
thing.
That was what I saw.
Okay, I thought that was a thing we all
Like that
did.
was a constant thing they would do. Like every
Yeah.
time one person got on top of another person, it was immediately followed with someone yelling "Dog pile."
I remember Jawbreakers.
Well, yeah,
They're never ever that big. I don't know where that came from.
it was illustrative.
Is that just how we as kids imagine them to be that big?
No, it definitely wasn't. Because I'll tell you right now, my first exposure for Ed, and Eddie was from a cereal box. So I saw them all. I saw the characters, Ed, and Eddie, on the cereal box with Jawbreakers in their mouths. And I completely misinterpreted what it was because I didn't know what Ed, and Eddie was. And I was like, these are 3 cartoon characters that have giant pimples at all time.
Wow. Okay.
How else was I supposed to interpret that? Think of them
Yeah, I guess.
having the Jawbreakers and think, what would you think if that was the first thing you
I
saw?
mean, sometimes their mouth is open a little bit, so you can see there's something in there. But I
their
don't
mouth
know
was
what it
not open.
Okay, well there you go.
So yeah, I was thinking that. I'm like, this show is repulsive. I want nothing to do with it. And then I happened to like get Cartoon Network.
And you're like, this show is repulsive. I want everything to do with
yes, yes. I was like, this is the best show ever.
it. I should say repulsive. That's more Ren and Stimpy, but
Well, yeah, it's not quite at Ren and Stimpy level. It's got a little of that going for it though. It's got like I don't know if you could say it's gross humor, because it's not really that gross. But
no,
it
it's
is
not,
like
it's not.
it's outlandish, I guess.
Look who's here.
Thanks.
Oh boy, we're gonna ride that horse.
Ooh, doggy.
Come on.
No, horsey.
Ooh, horsey. Sweet.
It's a pig.
Sweet.
Isn't that the noise they make for pigs?
Yes.
Look
What
who's
other
side of the
farmer
joints.
things do they say?
One
What is that? A rooster?
There's a chicken.
Oh, same fucking thing. Why are you correcting me?
Roosters are different than
You're
chickens.
doing it again. Getting in my head and trying to make me raise my voice.
Settle down, Joe.
I cannot wait for that Kingdom Hearts video to come out now.
All right.
Oh, it's gonna be a
Know
while.
the drill.
Yeah, we gotta beat the fucking game.
Mark
Yeah,
your log
well, let's
books.
do it this
Clear any
weekend.
infected you see.
The whole game. We'll make a weekend out of it.
All right.
How much is left, percentage-wise, if you had to guess?
I would have to look at the map again.
Take a guess. Just guesstimate.
Get going.
Even if you're-
40%.
40% left?
I'll say 50%. 50% left.
Okay.
50%.
We probably have like, I don't know. Well, I mean, mathematically, we have 8 official Let's Plays out there, so
So
that
8
means
hours.
like 16 total.
Okay.
Yeah, you got a trophy.
Nope.
Oh, that's not a trophy.
Installed an update for Rocket League, apparently. Glad I got that update. That's a nice little cabin.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe not. They just sleep on the floor with the... It doesn't mean it's not a nice cabin, I should say. I just expected it to be fully furnished.
It's the apocalypse, man.
Why do you have that gun in a holster at this point? Might as well just have it out.
Oh, God.
Imagine there's a lot of nightmares when you live in a post-apocalyptic world. Always worried about things.
I was talking about 28 Days Later, or like I briefly touched on it.
And that video that won't come out, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Was it that video?
I don't remember. Was it this one?
I don't know. It might have been this one. In 28 Days Later, this girl, who was like fully aware that it's a zombie apocalypse and they could die at any minute, to get to sleep, she would take Valium.
Mm-hmm.
I really like that they did that because that's the thing that most zombie flicks do not acknowledge.
Yeah, that movie was very much based on the human reaction to
Right.
the infection.
I really like that about the film.
Yeah. The second one, 28 Weeks Later, is very relevant to our current era.
Yeah, you watched that without me. So,
Teeth grinding thing.
how
was-
was that as a sequel to a Danny Boyle film?
It was fine. I'd say it's about on par for the most
Where
part.
have you
It feels very relevant today. I will
Oh,
say.
really?
Yes.
Okay.
Way more than the first one was.
Okay, because the first one actually felt quite relevant.
Are you gonna watch it or no?
What?
I don't know. There's so much stuff to watch, and like I'm
okay.
very much like behind the Danny Boyle train right now.
Yeah. Everything that there's a lot of spoilers you're gonna get in this this video for things that you'll probably should have seen by this point. But 28 weeks later is all about an asymptomatic person being brought in, and then seeing someone else, and then the virus spreading because that because people didn't recognize that the asymptomatic person could still spread the virus. And right now we're talking about how people can't identify
So-
that they have the virus and still are
Right.
spreading
So
it.
they're acknowledging carriers rather
Yes.
than infected.
And that was a big
Sure
part
you
of
don't
the
wanna do
ending
this
as
when the
well.
sun's
That
out?
made it very
And it's
unnerving.
warmer.
That for our current
Can't wait.
our current
And you know what
situation
it
we
is
have
telling
going on in the world right now.
You need to
That was
see.
actually something that was acknowledged, I think, fairly early.
I will-
That was something that I was actually careful of. Like,
For a second, really quick here,
yeah.
I like the snow effects.
Oh, snow effects,
Yeah,
like the footprints.
yeah, and they're like dragging
Actually,
through the
yeah,
snow.
I see like the sparkles and stuff. That's pretty
Yeah.
cool.
Also, we're playing as two characters that I don't know, and are being identified right now by the subtitles as man and woman.
Huh.
So I'm curious what this
They're
is
gonna
going.
die.
Yeah, I would imagine. What are we going to look at?
What are you doing wandering
We're
around
also
out
supposed to
here
get
by
new
yourself?
infected in this too, which would be interesting.
Been restless.
But obviously, the clickers will
too.
still be here. I'm sure.
Right.
I feel like the
It's
farther
probably gonna
south
get
you
to the
go,
point where
prettier
like
it's
they're
gotten.
like a very small threat
wanna keep
compared
going?
to
Just
all the
drive
new
all way
stuff.
to Mexico.
I don't know. I'm gonna guess the clickers are still gonna be a big part of this, but we'll see.
All right.
You can see Manny's hometown.
So when the big event,
Yeah,
I think we can say it, when the coronavirus,
Yeah, no problem.
like when people started actually really taking it seriously, and like we had our state do the big, what's it called, quarantine.
Yeah.
You did all this in the dark.
We knew that
Yes.
my brother,
come
he had
on.
been going to like Chicago and stuff for Pokemon tournaments and stuff.
What do you mean going to Chicago? We live in Chicago.
Yes. So he was with us in Chicago, going to Pokemon tournaments in Chicago.
Yeah.
And our grandmother, who lives with our mother, lives outside of Chicago somewhere in a different state. And like normally he'd have come back to visit at some point, but we've been avoiding that because of the big thing. Because
Keep
like
going like
we
this.
knew that
We're
even
gonna
though
be
he
tired
wasn't
today's
sick or
trip.
anything, he could be a carrier. So I felt like the whole carrier thing was acknowledged.
Is Mel okay?
Yeah.
She seemed out of it these past few days.
She'll be fine.
You stop being weird. You're freaking me out.
I'm not being weird.
You're being weird. You know, gonna put on your other pants?
My pajamas.
Okay. Hang on a second, everybody. We're hitting pause. Zach's gonna put on his other pants.
Shut up.
He shit his other ones, so
Shit them.
Zach shit his pants, everybody.
My dick is too large, so I need to have comfortable pants on.
Is that really what it is? Was it your crotch section?
What?
Was it your crotch section, really?
No, I just wanted to feel more comfortable.
Over these.
Alright.
So when I got up and went to the bathroom, I realized how drunk I was.
You're gonna learn when you replay this video.
Are you breaking up with Mel?
What? No.
You should break up with Mel.
What? No.
What? No.
No, I would never.
What I love about that when he says that, for those that don't know, referencing The Happening with Mark Wahlberg,
Run the nation.
his face, like his face just sells it. This is gonna be freezing. She's gonna die of frostbite landing in that cold water.
Yeah, she's gonna get ammonia.
Oh my god. Am I missing something here? Oh, hold L1 to
Sprint jump.
Okay.
You gotta sprint jump, you doof.
There we go.
Ouch.
You're only as graceful as you.
Really?
Can't
What
sprint
is
now.
that?
You'll be fine.
It's too high.
What is that?
Shit.
Oh, watch it now.
Eyes on me. Abby. Stop looking down.
Okay, Abby now. We know her name is Abby.
Okay, her name is Abby, and we don't know his name yet.
I don't know. Owen.
We have to go back.
Oh,
this
his name
way.
is
They just,
very convenient. They just did
Yeah.
both at the same
I like
time.
the subtitles now show you
Let
their
me work my
names.
foot up your ass.
Abby, how are you doing, Abby?
Abby.
Abby,
Stop flirting.
stop flirting, Abby.
Oh, this is gonna be the settlement, I think.
Made it.
A settlement?
The settlement that Ellie's at right now, and Joel,
Oh,
possibly.
like they've made their way over here?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. That is cool.
I could be wrong. This could be a I wonder if this is
Told anyone else?
like a prequel. That I don't know.
You
We'll
see
see.
first. Saw an armed patrol go from town to an outpost.
So, how out there would it be? Like, what do we think would happen right now? Like,
Electricity, guns.
is it crazy for them to like go back to other people and like bring back an army to take it over, or is it like would they approach them and they would be instantly shot down? How likely are either of those scenarios?
I don't know how this settlement is developed, how they are respecting of other people, but it sounds like these two are on their own right now.
We can
Okay.
corner one of the patrols and get.
Either I'm really dumb and I've played a lot of games where they've had that thing where they've made their level design clear and like I should know where to go, but I still get lost. Or I've had a lot of tolerance. Oh shit!
Okay.
Or I've had a lot of tolerance for shitty games that have bad level design and I play them anyway. But I feel like I get that a lot less.
Where you get lost.
Like I get lost in games quite a bit at least when I'm trying to play a new game.
Yeah. Oh,
Hey,
there's
a
your first
zombie.
zombie. I forget what the name is for this one. That's just kind of your average run-of-the-mill one.
Okay.
I think they're runners, maybe? I don't remember.
Okay. Dog.
Oh, okay. You can usually melee the runners. Clickers, you cannot melee.
Yeah, I remember seeing you like doing. I think it was.
Yeah, it doesn't go well.
Yeah, I saw you playing the last one and like
I'm
you
an awful
missed,
shot.
man.
Everybody's gonna talk about how an awful of a shot I am.
This is his first time going back to the game in like a month. Give him a break.
More than a month, but yeah.
Yeah, more than a month.
Still, it's your basic third-person shooter. Those of you that watch the series know that Zach's the gamer. I'm usually the one that's along for the ride.
I am the gamer, but I'm also like not a good gamer.
Well, no, I'm just saying you're the gamer.
But yeah. So any hate should be reflected upon Zach and not Bren.
I didn't say that either, but. Oh, I fucked up my shoulder.
I can take it.
Hold on. Equip heal. Oh yeah, this is the menu. It looks a little different, but cool. Oh god, all the stuff is like the HUD looks the same, the inventory looks the same. Welcome back. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back.
Is that a song?
Yeah, it's a theme song for like Welcome Back Kotter, I think it is.
Welcome back, Cotter?
Google it.
I guess I
Well,
fucking
you
will.
don't have to do it right now, but I was gonna say when you're
No, I
editing
got
this, you can
nothing
go
else
back.
to do. I'm just here commentating.
I'm just saying it feels like, you know, I'm back now. Like this is your, you know, this is Last of Us. I have re-entered. Everything looks the same, feels the same.
Welcome back, Cotter, American
Welcome Back Cotter's song.
from 1975. It's a sitcom from 1975.
Yes.
Why do you know these things?
Listen.
Why are you the way that you are?
Listen, I drink and I know things, alright?
This is like.
Do you know what that's a reference to?
No, but everybody's got an afro.
Everyone, shout out in the comments if you know what that reference was. It's not that
Nobody
hard.
knows what Welcome Back, Cotter is.
Not that reference.
What reference?
I drink and I know things.
What's that from?
Everybody hop in the comments and tell Zach
No,
what that's
tell
from.
me right now.
I can tell you right now.
What did you say? What did you say?
You're going to Google it now.
No, what did you say?
You're going to Google it now. I'm not going to tell
I drink and I know things. I'm gonna Google that.
That's
I'm gonna,
not fair. Let the commenters help you out.
No,
on that.
I'm doing. If you
This
want
needs
to
to be
comment it,
interactive.
you comment it right now before you finish the video.
It needs to be interactive.
I drink and I know things. It's a 20. I found a 27-minute video.
A 20.
No.
Oh, that's right. I forgot you don't do
27 second.
I forgot you don't do articles. You only do YouTube videos. That's why we got
Shut the
fucking
fuck
stuck in
up.
Kingdom Hearts
Shut
for so
the
long.
fuck up. There's T-shirts made about this thing.
But you still don't know.
Episode 29. I drink and I know things. Where history and Game of Thrones.
There you go.
So it's the little man. He says it.
Little
The tiny man, mini me.
Yeah, it's
The
the
mini
little,
me of Game of Thrones.
It's the little man.
Game of Thrones, mini me.
That's not offensive at all.
No, it's fine.
I'm trying to remember if there was dodge in the last game or if I just never used it. Because I never use dodge in games. I never do that. I should acknowledge that that's not the right thing to do, but I'm... Who's got the time to dodge? Oh, fuck.
Dude, have you never watched Dodgeball?
You can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball.
Yeah.
You can dodge traffic, you can dodge a ball.
You gotta remember the 5 Ds of Dodgeball.
Dodge.
Dodge,
duck.
dive, duck, dip. There's another.
Yeah, there's another 2, right? I don't know if
Well,
I counted
I know
right
what the
there,
5th
but-
one is, but I don't know what the 4th one is. Dodge, dive, duck, dip, and dodge.
That's right, yeah. Dodge comes up twice.
Yes.
Because it's most important.
Yep.
So we played as Ellie,
Yep.
and now we're playing as Allie. I put that out and open it? No, I can't. Okay.
Huh.
Oh, duh. Alright, I forgot. God damn it. God damn it.
That's 3 bullets, man.
Yeah, I should have only taken 1.
Oh! Is fatigue...
Give him the old 1-2. There we
Oh, shit.
go.
That was an execution.
Welcome to The Last of Us.
Is fatigue a thing in this game?
I think, I don't know if it is in this. I'm so used to playing the multiplayer because I know it is in the multiplayer. I don't remember if it is in this or not.
Alright.
I'm so awful at the guns, man.
Oh.
I should just keep using my fucking fists. That's totally not it. Hate to break it to you. Oh, you can slide and dodge that, or slide and crawl. Oh, footprints.
Horse tracks.
Oh, horse
Tracks.
tracks.
Where's the patrol?
That's one of the pet peeves
What?
in video games and movies where the character talks to themselves. How
Oh,
often do
to
you do that?
inform the audience.
Yeah, how often do you do that? Horse tracks. Where's this? Where's that? Never happens. That's always a mental discussion.
I do that sometimes.
Allowed?
Yes.
Alright.
I talk to myself out loud sometimes.
Like regularly when you're trying to be quiet, though?
What do you mean trying to be quiet?
You're
When
being
you-
hunted
when
by
you-
zombies, are you going to talk aloud to yourself? Because that
Oh
sounds
yeah,
like a bad
no,
idea.
no. If it's a scenario where I know that noise makes a difference, then I'm gonna shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Come on. This way. Right behind you.
Like I'm not gonna be hiding behind a pillar as a horde of zombies are walking past me. And I'm not gonna be like, looks like they're moving on.
Yeah, I know.
Jesse's great. I love his parents.
It might be safe to go
We
out
will
now.
always be family, but we were just on autopilot. Hey, how come we never talked about this stuff?
Are you Ellie?
It didn't
Yep.
feel...
Ah.
You never really talked to me about Kat. Yeah, because there isn't much to talk about. Yow. I got the impression that you didn't really like her. I don't care about her one way or the other.
Oh, you definitely do.
Okay. No, I think she's a talented artist. I've grown to like
Who's
that
Kat?
tattoo of yours.
I don't know if we've met her or not. I'm
big
trying
of
to
you.
place
Is that Joel's
Yeah, I think
one
she was
person that he's like interested in?
No.
Interesting.
God, I love the
Shut
snow
up.
effects.
Okay.
I literally just walked around just so I,
I
could
don't know,
fuck
man.
up
You
snow.
might like the snow effects a little too much here.
I remember what they did in Uncharted 2, and it's definitely an improvement.
I liked them when it
Like
was
Uncharted
like kind
2
of more...
was like a big thing with the snow.
Okay.
You can tie Shimmer up here.
It looked kind of neat when it was like dawn or dusk, whatever it was, when it was low light.
Yeah.
You were talking a lot about the water effects in Moana.
Yeah.
Nothing is.
You really
that
like that.
spectacular.
It was great.
It was good.
Good?
Come on, Steve.
I mean, it looks like water.
What was better? What's a better?
No, I
movie
can't.
with
I
water
can't think
effects?
of any
Okay.
better than Moana that did
Okay.
like 3D water effects better.
I appreciate the finer things, you know.
Uh huh.
Also, like I said, I remember what it was like in Uncharted 2, and I remember being impressed by that. And like it's like, wow, we've come quite a ways.
Right.
All right, this is the problem about talking when you play a video game. I have no clue where she went. We parked our horses here. We walked this way. Oh, in here?
I guess.
Did I go in here yet? Nope,
Oh.
I did not.
It seems like there's a lot of like sidewalking. You know what I mean?
Sidewalking. Oh, where they like walk like this?
Yeah, like when
Yeah.
they're trying to get into a small crease.
I like how I did that and nobody could see what I was doing, but
Pretty nice.
oh my god, Last of Us fans, are you getting giraffe vibes right now? Because I am.
What?
That was just for the fans.
Oh, okay.
Giraffe
Where was
vibes.
that in?
The fans that I don't
Jump in the comments and do hashtag giraffe vibes.
do.
So Zach knows what I'm referencing, and he knows it's a big deal in the first game. Giraffe vibes. Hashtag
Brent-
giraffe vibes.
Brent, do any of our fans have any of our official subscribers played Last of Us?
We're gonna get a bunch more people right now because we're doing this popular game, aren't we, fans?
Are we? Did we not say the same thing about Crash when we did that shit?
Yeah.
When I
hang on.
painstakingly edited all of that so I could release it on the same weekend and nothing fucking happened. Don't fuck up your friendship! Well, I'd say it's about time for me to hit the old dusty trail.
Are you taking off?
Yeah, I think we're gonna end this Let's Play here.
All right.
This has been Last
This has
of
been
Us.
The Last of Us Part
We used
2.
to do this route with.
Didn't quite get to the zombies.
We did. We saw some.
We did see some zombies, yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
But this is the Last of Us
Gene.
game. Looks like a great game.
Man, he was
Literally nothing you can say that's bad about this game because nothing is bad about this game. It's a fantastic game. 10 out of 10. Great game. I recommend you play it. Very,
I think
very
all video
great.
games should be rated by the first hour, really.
Yes.
Electronics and stuff.
Absolutely. Fantastic game.
Y'all be that sharp.
I'm going to buy it twice.
Oh wow, that's
Make
cool.
it to 73.
Once on PS4, once on PS5, or twice on PS4 and twice on PS5?
Actually, I am considering holding out for PS5 on Last of Us in general.
I don't know if The Last of Us 1 will come to that, but you might be able to play it because it's on PS4 and those titles might be cross whatever. So there you go.
Ooh, boy.
Yep.
Bye-bye.
Later.